Dear one and all, I want you to take a look at these photos. These cars look pretty. I drew them. These photos are screenshots from a video game I enjoy playing, a mobile game called For Legends. These car arts are called liveries. I made a lot of them, especially in this game. In For Legends, a player has a life cycle. Phase 1, he's new, he spends 6 months learning the game, and then he evolves into the next phase, which he becomes amateur and he gets pro scores in the drift to grip modes. Then he evolves again to the final stage. We make content for one another, enjoying a demonstration of another's skill either in driving, drifting, or painting. But then that player evolves. He leaves the game. He beats the community scores. And he had his fair share of fun. The game doesn't sustain him anymore. He moves on to other games. Some stay within the racing game community, and they move on to better racing games on better platforms or on mobile. Some move on to other genres of games, most likely shooters. They leave these memories behind them, their artwork, their tunes, replays, their car collections. The reasons for why is the eXporteR exists are plenty. Reason 1, I wanted to allow former FRL gamers to transfer those memories to where they currently game. I wanted to capture the few that stay racers. A large amount of them went to PC and PS5. For me personally, I have a very large collection of liveries. One of my accounts are on an old phone. My phones are dying as time climbs on. I simply can't get another phone and continue gaming there. The game has a bug that triggers deletion of progress if you move over. I want to make a tool to take my save file and dump it into another racing game. Another valid reason, the livery quality in FRL is low compared to other racing games. So that brings up the next question, since I've explained my reasons. What is the eXporteR kit? It is a tool for moving liveries to other games of higher quality. I will expand on it more in the future, but the base version will focus on moving the FRL datums to bigger racing game. Now the final question, how did the eXporteR kit come into being? In 2021, I figured out how the livery codes are made from the game and I deciphered them. I wrote a simple C code, little C script, source file, whatever you want to call it, to try parsing the livery. And I had success. However, I had to do a complete rewrite of like literally everything a year later in 2022 again. It's basically this the result because a gamer in the community showed me a few features that I overlooked because I was actually new to the game. So it's something I missed, so I had to just rewrite it completely from scratch. And over time, as time passed playing For Legends, I ran into more problems that motivated me to continue developing on that code I wrote. So, for instance, one reason was, since I had a legitimate account, can I just make a complete livery if I bought a new car? And just make a complete livery, fine tune it there, and then save up fully to the livery spaces for the car it needs, and then I just transplant it there, transfer it there. That's one reason. And then again, mods. I made a livery for mods, and the game doesn't always retain that stuff in the top form, so I wanted something to preserve those mods and keep the liveries for them, so I wanted the eXporteR to preserve the cars and preserve the mods, so I can keep liveries for either. And even some tracks, maybe that, and even do the replays as well. So, the final question, why is it so important for me to write the eXporteR kit? This is the last question. XR development covers a great ground for requisite frameworks and code for my next project that I nicknamed Zach. If I write the exporter kit, I cover very important ground before moving on to my greatest piece of, well, software. The exporter kit covers ground for development of my UI tools and versatile code to run on most platforms. It is important that I write it. I personally see it as a test of competence for myself. So now that you know what the exporter kit is, I think this sentence is the official signal that we've reached the end of this video. Goodbye all, and thank you for watching.